granted access to the phone to a phone. Handset taken by the investigator on the date of arrest. Other than the investigator and the owner of the phone, none has access to the operation of that. From yesterday, that same number of the OCS, it is number, that same number, Your Honor, the OCS, that's the respondent, 0722 91 98 80, has been sending messages soliciting for money. Among the victims, Mr. Cliff Meta, who has been asked for 80,000 shillings. Family members who are here, the phone is engaged in looking for money. Fundraising, the OCS is in a problem that requires money, people to fundraise for it. This is a serious issue that if the commissioners of IPOA who are in custody of the handset and the password have allowed that phone and that contact for citizens to be swindled, it is so serious. And we shall be seeking that the custodian of those funds, those are the commissioners of IPOA, be summoned to this court to explain how the phone in their custody can be used to defraud Kenyans. You know, remember, it was a spirited fight to get the access. And we said we have no problem. IPOA is a constitutional office. But definitely, that is where we are saying, if the state is disputing, we want the commissioners to be present before this court to explain that grievous anomaly. You know, with that, I will allow my other colleagues to consider another matter before Machakos High Court and for that, so that I go and attend. I be allowed to start. But my able team is able to prosecute that. Thank you.
You wanna details on that? Our client reported to Langata Police Station by probably dated 18th of June 2025. Whereby he reported also issues. And what we pray, Your Honor, apart from the summons, is expedited investigation so as to protect the integrity of the investigation.
Yes.
Because it goes into the root of all this process. If that phone gadget and everything is infiltrated, Your Honor, the integrity of investigation will be jeopardized. And as I, Your Honor, pass on to that copy, that report, we pray that the investigation be expedited, the investigating officer be summoned to explain, and also on top of those commissioners, Your Honor. So,
From my side, in
probably they are witness in this matter. Hey,
You received the list.
yes, I'm not receiving that, but one of, yes, of 19. Probably I might be a witness eventually if they are arrested. And for the moment, just like everybody is stepping aside, if they talk and step aside, and it's clear. Just before the constitution, just dignity that is the subject of investigation by. The moment they are able to use that method for other facts, you don't know what they are doing with it, that may result in an outcome that none of us is in control. Even the court, whatever the outcome of that investigation, nobody can assure us. So you don't know about the investigation that someone given it will be told what will be done. Yes, Your Honor. Very serious allegations have been made, which we are not ready to deny or confirm. We confirm that a phone was taken from the respondent. Considering the nature of those allegations, and having heard what Mr. Langata said last, without the attempt to impugn bad motive on their part, because he's already talking about the integrity of the custody. As we speak now, we believe and we have no reason to doubt that the phone and any other exhibit in relation to this matter has been properly kept in safe custody in line with the dictates of chain of custody. We have quickly, as a preliminary issue, texted Mr. Jibril. He has responded that no one has it switched off and it's in the lab. I have no reason to doubt, just like I have no reason to doubt them, I have no reason to doubt Mr. Jibril that the phone was switched off immediately it was taken from the respondent and it is safely kept in custody in a lab. However, Your Honor, we would humbly advise our colleagues through the court that they make a report, because these are serious allegations, so that let me just finish. If you've done that, that's okay. That's a good way to deal with it. So that separate investigations can be undertaken on that. But Your Honor, just like I mentioned earlier that I'm a student of common sense and the law, it beats logic that a senior investigator in the level of Mr. Jibril would request for 80,000 using the same phone of the respondent. But because I don't have want to impute bad motive on their part, even though it beats common sense that an investigator can ask you for 80,000 and ask no one else, ask the counsel for the same person. It beats. Yes. Is 25,000 for another person. That's right. I am saying that. And also, let me just finish. Let me finish. You are saying a non-person, not yes. Let me finish. What I'm saying, Your Honor, without doubting my colleagues and without doubting the IO, is that it would beat common sense for whoever it is to take, for such a public interest matter, the phone of a respondent in the level of the OCS and request his counsel, among many others, his counsel for 80,000. So we ask them to report. Let us have investigations into that matter, so that the truth may come out. We could have a mention date if there is need be to bring the investigating officer. I don't think we need the commissioners of IPOA to come and tell us that the investigating officers kept a phone, because operationally it is the investigating officers who are in task of the mobile phone. Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, it is serious. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Yes. Mm. That is, Your Honor, with your kind permission, now that you've called upon me, allow me to just say this. Number one, that I have been there for about 8 years, and at no point has any board member or commissioner been have access to exhibits. Those are investigative processes, and it doesn't get to the board. And it is on that basis that I humbly ask also for good order and to enable me report back for the necessary reporting to come back to the court. It would be good for us to get the exact timing, the details of the timing of those messages. He has just given us the number, and Jibril confirms that that number is actually the OCS's number. But we need the timings of those messages, the different content, which maybe you can direct us, we can do this to be seen as if your phone is still active elsewhere, yet it is controlled by a different gadget and even a different SIM card. So since we are alive to that, we take it very seriously, and especially because I've said at no point. In fact, even for me as counsel at IPOA, at no point do I interact with it exhibits. And since we also have a clear chain of custody in terms of paperwork, we can trace from the day it was taken, where it went, we are informed it's in the lab, paperwork is there. So allow us that time, whichever way we direct, but for us, we need the timings and the full details of those contents. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Mm. I don't have his contact. I will not know how to reach him. So Your Honor, that will be different. Yeah. It is. It is. Yes, it is. Yes. Yes, indeed. That it deserves. That is clear.
No, this matter, let's mention it in Friday. Yes. This matter, this department, they want
Yes. That,
and call logs.
yes.
That's the
So that Your Honor, we agree on the date. Remember, Your Honor, the report now has not been made to them. They are the ones who are standing like that. So the matter has been reported to another state. So Mr. Jibril at the end.
It's a
no, no, no,
I
no,
think
sorry,
that
sorry,
one should go.
sorry, Your Honor. Because of the seriousness of the allegation, give us summons from Mr. Jibril tomorrow or Friday. Let us deal with this because I have been in the prosecution for now around 12 years, 12 and a half. This matter may not just be about this text. I will not say so much about it. Please summon Mr. Jibril to come tomorrow or Friday. Let him give us an explanation, even as the investigations.
Yes. Yes, maybe. Yes, Your Honor. Right.
Also the family. Yes, I just want to clarify. So that you don't make me understand. Because it appears like he's looking away.
No. Council may not know. Mr. Umbeka knows well. I'm very respectful. So he would have complained if he thought I like to think. But we also urge any other person who may have been sent text messages to also report to Langata. We are just saying that we will give it the seriousness. That's why we are saying we come back tomorrow or Friday. Friday. Yes, Friday is okay.
That's okay.
At 8 a.m. All right.
Okay. That's okay.
Yes.
After
2 is okay then. Yes, someone's the issue. Could we instead make it 11? I'm told that Jibril may be going to the mosque. Being,
yeah.
we can do 11.
11. Okay. 11.
You're my friend. We have no problem.
Yeah, you are.
They call him the fraud. Why they call him the
Melon Bond.